Hi friends, our mind can be our best friend and it can also be our worst enemy. It can push you into that abyss or it can take you and help you reach your source, that light, that bright light. If you want to know anything about the mind, obviously we all know there is an ocean of knowledge all around us, all sorts of knowledge coming from all corners. But there is one person I'm going to talk about today, one very nice, very wise person. He filtered that ocean for us and brought out the pearls. Now it's up to us whether we want to take those pearls or we just want to drop them into the ocean. And the mind, it's so treacherous. It's always driving us crazy. From the day I remember, it's been asking, demanding. It's got, it's got a long list all the time. It's always searching. And it's the demands are endless. Desires, demands, wishes. And you fulfill one wish, it's happy. The mind is happy. But for how long? This happiness is so transient. The next day you find the mind is sulking again. It wants something else. So it asked you to reach that pinnacle of success, that coveted place, or you gave it that coveted place. Maybe you accumulated all that wealth for your mind. Maybe you reached that dream destination. Maybe you gave it that holiday. Maybe even a cruise. Or you know what? Maybe you are the owner of a cruise. I don't mind being the owner of a cruise. I would love it. Imagine, I'd be so happy being the owner of a cruise. But all these goodies, what do we pay for them? And what do we get in exchange? Even if you give all your accumulated wealth for this, the package that you get in exchange will not be complete. What do I mean? What I mean to say is that the mind will still be happy. You will still have it. It's not free of. It will not free of your worries, your tensions, your tribulations, anxieties, fears, sufferings, and disease. These will still be there. Today I want to talk about J.KRISHNAMURTHY, the very wise philosopher. He died at the age of 91. That was in 1986. But the pearls and gems of wisdom that he gave us, they give us a way of life. He gives us a way of life that you can live free of sufferings. Can you believe it? Free of all sufferings. And even ahead. Krishnamurthy traveled the world. He gave sermons, lectures, talks in the US, in Europe, and in India. And his talks, they were a pathway to the golden light. He sat there, and as he talked to the people, there were questions, queries from all corners of the auditoriums. And he was ready to answer all those questions. So he talked about taking the inner journey. He said, close your eyes and observe your mind. Observe what is happening. Meditation. He said, meditation, when you meditate, there should be no authority. No authority at all. There should be nobody to guide you, because it's your own stuff. It's your own mind, your own journey, and your own self. Only you can bring salvation to your own self, nobody else. So when somebody asked him that you are helping us and aren't you guiding us? He said, no, help is a terrible word. Nobody can help another. He just taught us the way to live. So when you go into your silent mind and you observe the mind, that is when the truth will be revealed. This is what he said. After he had studied the mind his entire life, and not only that, more importantly, he had experienced his mind. And that is the experience he talked about. If you see his videos, you will see that you will be able to, discern the truth in his talks. The way he talks, you will be able to see how pure and sacrosanct his words were. He also said a few other things. He said, when you meditate, you will achieve what the mind or the thought cannot even closely perceive, not even remotely perceive. As he talked, he said, from the known you will go into the unknown. And one more thing which I loved about his talks, he said, all this, by the way, is not mystical. There is nothing mystical about it. It's all logical and rational. So friends, do stay connected. We'll talk more about it, learn more from each other. Do subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.